Okay, the dress collection. Anyway, I've been wanting to do this for a little while and just been trying to figure out the right way to do this. So, today's the day. Hopefully it goes the way I want it to and it looks nicely. I'm gonna do all my dresses, and then the last two I've got one little play suit and 2 jumpsuits, and I just added them in because I think dresses are like a outfit in one, like an easy throw in one, and like jumpsuits and play suits are pretty much the same thing for me. So I thought I'd combine them all, but this may take a while, so let's just go straight into this. So the first dress I have, which I'm not sure I've actually shown on my YouTube at all, but I got this a couple years ago and it's from Rat & Boa. I'm pretty sure they still do it. I love this website and I want everything. It's Australian, which, as we know, I'm obsessed with every store Australian at the moment. Obviously it's quite expensive, but their stuff is like such good quality. I got this in 2018, I think. It's just before I went to Mauritius and did that little stint over there. It's completely sheer, so completely sheer, and I've worn it a few times for a New Year's party and a Christmas party, and then on holiday as well. And like on holiday you can just wear it with like as a cover-up kind of thing, and then to the New Year's party I think I wore it with like black high-waisted pants and like a little slip dress kind of thing underneath, but like a tight one, so you can still, it's quite figure hugging. Like, as you can see, it goes in at the waist, so you'll see them on the try-ons anyway. I'm going to try on every single dress for you as well. That's why I wanted to wait to make sure I did this right. But I love this dress. I think this is my favourite dress that I own, and it's still in great neck. Like, I don't think I've made any, oh, I have one slight hole there. Black polka dot, and I'm actually not a polka dot person, but I just love this. And there's actually a new collection that just came out on Rat & Boa, and oh, their stuff is just so beautiful. It's actually dreamy, actually dreamy. Oh, which I didn't mention, I'm trying to do this like dress length, so from like longest to shortest. We'll see if that actually, because that's the way that I put them in my wardrobe, but we'll see if that actually is how it comes out or not. I'm not too sure. Sometimes I just throw things in my wardrobe. But yeah, the next dress I've got is this Zara dress. It's actually incredibly heavy, very long. I got this a few years back to wear for the second part of my cousin's wedding. I think it was like a 2-day affair, and had quite a few dresses to wear. It's really cute. So it's like kind of draping, kind of like Grecian draping at the back here. It's really sweet, and then it's just lacy. But I have actually broken, there's a button here that ties the back, and I've broken that, which is unfortunate. So it's kind of just open back for me, which is a bit annoying, because then you see that Zara tag. I might just have to cut it off and just leave it as an open back. But also you see the little lace through the side as well. It looks like it's 2, but it's not. And this is incredibly heavy and long. But I love this dress too. I don't really want to get rid of it. I could put another button on. I might do that, but it's more of a halter neck shape. And there's no shearing apart from like the lace in like appropriate areas, so it doesn't really affect you having to wear a bra or anything like that. Love this dress. Won't get rid of this one either. I have another sheer dress actually. I don't know whether this, I mean, I think it is intentionally supposed to be sheer, but oh no, I have a hole on this too. I don't look after my stuff very well, clearly. But this is actually a H&M for Coachella collection. I don't remember if you guys remember when people did this. It's really sweet. It's just this, I don't know what you'd call this, off-white, and it's got like this crocheting through under the bust there, and then halfway down the leg, like a full maxi dress, and then a sweet little tie up at the back there, crossover on the back, which is really sweet. Really, really nice. It's good quality. This thing has lasted a long time, and I think this comes just about the ankle length, which I really like. It's really nice and flattering. But this is a little sheer too, so it's more of like a holiday thing than it is a day out kind of thing. I have worn it in London during the day, in the summer and stuff like that, but you kind of get looked at funny in London if you're wearing something very summery and it's not the sunniest of days, and that can change very quickly throughout the day in London, so gotta be careful with that one. Okay, this is a dress that you have seen. This is that dress that I got. Did I tell you guys what it says? It says, oh, order plus. I don't know. This is the thing that I got on an Instagram website, and it's just completely off the shoulder, and this comes about to just below the elbow, but I cinch it up because there's a tie here. I cinch it up till above it, so it's kind of got a puffy sleeve. This is a mid-length dress, which I normally don't like mid-length dresses on me. I have kind of like chunky calves, and I just don't think it kind of accentuates them because it stops right there, whereas if it stops on angles it gives me the illusion of like slim. I wouldn't recommend this dress, even though it looks really lovely on and looks really nice in pictures. This it's just not really made that well, but I mean, what do you really expect from an Instagram website dress? But like, yeah, there's just threads and bits everywhere sticking out, but it's just an easy thing for a holiday or just like a day out. I just love dresses. It's just a quick throw on. It's just easy. Then we have this ENZA COSTA dress, which is back in the day on my channel all I did was just outfit of the days, and this is the one with one of the highest views. I think it's got like 870,000 or something like that. But this is ENZA COSTA, and this is just so soft and comfortable. And like, you know when people say, oh, you don't want to wear dresses or like tight dresses when you're eating and stuff like that, this you can wear. It's so soft and so comfortable, and I've washed it so many times and it's still, like, I've had this for years, I think 5 years. They are relatively pricey, but it's lasted me that long and it still feels just the same as it did the day that I got it. It's just such good quality, and I love ENZA COSTA and their stuff. I want a few more of these. I think they still do this exact dress actually, but in just a bunch of different colours. This is a comes up in the mid-length as well, but I just love it. It's just comfortable. I love the colour, the khaki green, especially when you have a tan. It's very nice. So yeah, I love this one. And I think I need to look at ENZA COSTA a little bit more actually, because, well, I do see their stuff online all the time, but I think I need to invest in them again because they're good. I think it's about £150, which for a ribbed dress like this, just a plain ribbed dress, you wouldn't really think of spending that much money on it, but it's just such good quality. It just lasts the test of time. It really does, and it fits you in all the right places. Like, you don't need, you know, when you get like a ribbed tight dress, you sometimes want to go smaller just so that, you know, it nips you in the waist. Like, this just does. It just form fits to you perfectly. So could look at a few more of those from ENZA COSTA, I think. And also I do know they're on the outlet sometimes too, so you could get them from a little bit of a discounted price too. The next one is another ribbed dress. This one's just H&M actually, and I actually wore this out in London the other day, so I really like it. It's black, ribbed, comes high neck, like it's almost like a halter neck, but it's, I mean, that is a halter neck, I guess. Ribbed, but it's got these slits on the side, so it's actually really comfortable. So say you're like sitting in the park or something like that, you know, with the dress you can't really go cross-legged. Well, this you can, because that flap on the slits just sits like in the middle comfortably, so you're not showing off anything. It's really good. I think this was like £50, and I'm sure they do something similar. I probably got this last year, something like that. And this is quite weighty as well. It's like a thick rib, which I really like, so you feel quite secure in it. Okay, the next dress is something interesting, and I thought I would just throw this in here because English people don't really do proms the way that Americans do, but this is my prom dress. And I still got this, and I don't know why. I just haven't gotten rid of it. I think maybe from memories. I'm not really like a nostalgic kind of person, but I just thought I don't know, pass it down to my children or something one day, I don't know. But this is a Coast dress. It is, I don't know if people know Coast. I don't know if they're still actually in business. I'll have to look that up. But I think I got this in a House of Fraser. And it's a size 10, so we'll see if I fit into it, but I should still fit into it. It's a mid-length dress, and it's got like some overlay over here, and it's like a flattering, what do you call this? A heart shape? I don't know, heart shape bust, something like that. It's really cute. I think it is silk. It was relatively expensive, but yeah, we just don't do prom like the Americans do, so went pretty simple with it. And I actually think, I don't know if I'd wear this still now, but I wouldn't chuck it away because I don't think it's something that would go out of fashion. Like, the lining on it is really cute. It's got like a bit of sheer paneling on the hems, which just, I think, is like a nice little touch there. So yeah, you'll find out in that try on if I actually fit into that, because I have not tried to get into that dress, I think, since the actual day. Okay, going a little bit more summery here. This is a Zara dress that's got cut out waist on the side, and I don't know if I've actually worn this dress outside in public. I think maybe once. I've had it for a few years and I haven't really, but the reason is it's that, and I don't know why, I can do it with the like bodycon skin tight ones, but with this that's more flowy, the mid-length, even though it's such a lovely print and like it comes out at the waist and stuff, the flowiness on the calves just makes me not feel too confident. So I haven't worn this that much. I don't think it's my most flattering dress, so I'm not sure about this guy. I've been contemplating whether to keep it or not for a while, but it is really sweet. So it's got like your open waist on either side, and then it like buttons up at the back. I mean, I'll see what it looks like on the try on and see whether I want to keep it or not. If not, that can go to someone. A new home. Go to a charity shop and maybe find a new home, hopefully. Now the next two dresses, I've actually got the same thing in two colours, and these were kind of like a more work type thing. Not incentive, but like it's catered for workwear a little bit more. So these are two H&M dresses that kind of like slope at the side, and I actually sometimes when I put this on I caught it the wrong way and it actually just turned into like a slope top, so it just had a really like long side, but that's just because I put it on the wrong way, because I thought I got one in a dress and one in a top when I tried them on. Actually they're both the exact same thing, and these were actually really useful for me for work because it's full, well, 3/4 length arms and pretty much goes down to like the knee, if not like only slightly above the knee. So I got these in both colours for work and they were really, really good for those. So might have to be going back to an office soon, so keep those around for now, and they actually are just flattering. The only thing is it's that kind of thin jersey material that if you get hot, the patches show a little bit, which is not great, but obviously it's cold in this country, so how often does that happen? Not often, but it's very flattering, this like cinching, quite normal Kamali style, Rick Owens-y kind of. It's that Rick Owens kind of jersey from H&M, and they weren't expensive either, pretty darn cheap. Maybe, I think max 20, I would say. Okay, next I've got this whistles dress, which goes against what I say on the mid-length, on the calves, because this is actually mid-length and it flows out. But I love this dress, and I think it's because it's tiered. It's tiered, and then also it's got this really sweet like rope detail tie on the neckline, and I just love it. I think they also, when they did this dress, it's quite a few years old, maybe 3 years, when they did this dress, sorry, can you hear the plane? Or helicopter, one of those two. I couldn't see it. I do know what the difference between the two look like. But yeah, when they did this dress, they also did it in a skirt version, and I think they did it in like a sweet little smock top or something. But I love this one. I think just the tiers on it, like there's 3 tiers, and it just looks so sweet and flows really nicely. And I've got a lot of wear out of this actually, and it's not sheer at all, so you're safe in that department. Again, that one I think I got in the sale, but it was quite pricey before that. Whistles is not like the cheapest, but I do like that dress. Okay, back on the ribbed. This is a Zara dress that I've got that I've not actually worn that much because I actually find it a bit of an awkward shape on me. Like I'll show you the bat wing on it. So it's super tight and it goes down to like the bottom of my calf, so it's actually quite flattering on the legs, and it's really tight up until just below the bust kind of thing. But it's got these bat winged sleeves that which I love. I normally love a big sleeve or a big bat wing, a little bit of detail to a ribbed dress which is something a little bit different, but it's something I can't get my head around this dress, so I think it's gonna have to change. It's a size small. Maybe I either should have gone for like the really, really big one or gone smaller, so it nicked me in a little bit more. I mean, I haven't tried this on in a while because it's a very, very thick ribbed dress, so it's more of kind of a winter dress. It keeps it quite warm, so maybe if I try it on now after putting on weight in lockdown, it might fit me better. We shall see. You guys will know before me. Okay, this is another more work appropriate dress but sleeveless. This is a Topshop dress that's quite flattering. but it's got that draping again, and this one comes just slightly above the knee, so quite work appropriate. I really loved this colour and this jersey, and I just thought it dropped quite nicely. I was going to keep this one because it's just a really good throw on. I literally threw it on to go to the shop the other day. Really nice and very, very soft. I don't know what this material is, but it's so soft. I love this, and I really like that colour. That's quite a Rick Owens style as well. That grey, that slate grey, in that kind of jersey material too. I think this is quite work appropriate too. A lot of my dresses are, because obviously I've spent a lot of my time in offices, so that's just kind of what I cater for in my wardrobe. But this is a Zara dress that when I found this, I just thought it looked so much more expensive than Zara. And I actually, you know when you buy something from Zara and you see everyone in it, like you see people walking around your offices in it, you see, you go out for lunch and you see all the other people wearing the same thing, same dress every season. I didn't see anyone in this, which I quite liked about it. But it's just this navy kind of like, it's a shirt dress, but it's got no collar or buttons on the neckline, but it goes longer at the back than it does at the front, and then it's got these, and it's quite an oversized dress, and then it's got these gold sleeves on the arm, gold buttons on the arm, sorry, not sleeves, gold buttons, and like this bit of the sleeve is quite tight, which is nice, and then just one sweet little gold button there. And it's kind of this is polka dot, this is kind of polka dot too, but not really. I quite like this, but yeah, it's just something different for work, and an appropriate length as well, so no telling off or no side eyes or anything for people in the office. Right, now this is something I just got on the way to, I think it was, so I used to work around King's Cross area, and I got, there was a Whistles in the train station. When I was bored, I just used to go shopping, or even on my lunch break sometimes I just used to browse, and just sucked me in because they had sales, didn't it? But obviously a knit dress is needed for those working in the winter. It's just a soft grey knit dress, really, not much to say about it. It's fine, the length is fine, it kind of goes, it's got that like different kind of rib, it's got that ribbing at the hemlines, and then it's kind of like a normal knit in the middle, and then it's got ribbing at the top, and then the same with the sleeves. It's just a sweet knit dress, really. Not much more to say about that. Now this dress I got in Liberty. This is a Ganni dress, and it's a wraparound, and it kind of like, because it wraps around, it lifts on one side, which just is really, really flattering. I love this, and I love getting stuff like this in Liberty because you collect all those points and then you get them back, which is really good. But this has got a sheer sleeve, and all of the middle is not sheer. It's got this extra bit of black lining in, which just makes it a little bit more safe. I think this is like a winter style, so that's why it's got like the long sleeves and stuff like that. But I think for summer they're doing, I mean, this is quite old, but for summer they're doing more lighter fabrics, but in this style. But yeah, there was a period where I was fully into Ganni, and I got about 3 t-shirts as well at the same time. They were doing all these like fun graphic t-shirts, and I loved them. And Liberty was like a really good place to get Ganni as well at that moment. Like they had a huge collection of their stuff. But I love this dress. Obviously quite pricey, but it is just such a sweet dress and very, very flattering. This is just not really showing it well because obviously I've got the tie up here. You can't really tie it on a hanger, it's just hard to see. But I'll show you that in person, obviously. Now this is also something I never wear. But this is, does anyone remember the H&M for Alexander Wang collection? This is one of those dresses, and I think I was shopping in Selfridges and they had some of their stuff, and this I believe was on sale. But this is that, it's a mini dress that has like a kind of a cutout at the back, but this is that scuba material. So when it's time to wear a mini dress and it's warm, this just keeps you extra warm. But it is super flattering. It's got this like Wang straps around the back as well, and then there's a zip that goes down to help you get into it, but it's rather tight. I think I got this in an 8, which is on the smaller side for me. Okay, the size is in there somewhere. Yeah, so it's on the smaller side for me. It's just incredibly tight and quite hard to get into, but it is that little black dress, and it's not like obvious. If this was maybe like white writing or something like that, I wouldn't have got it, because it's subtle and it was on sale. Why not, eh? Everyone needs a little black dress, which I have more other little black dresses too. Oh, here we go again. Another dress that I haven't worn before. But there's a reason for this one. This is a little Zara sequin flapper dress. And I bought this because I got it on sale. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I've never worn it. The tag's still there. I got it for 30 quid. The price was 90. And I got it in a small. There's actually extra sequins and everything still there, so I definitely haven't worn it. But I got this just in case. I don't really love dress up parties, but just in case one day someone was going to do a 1920s style, Great Gatsby inspired flapper party, I would have one just in case. Because I saw it and was like, well, if I was going to dress up in 1920s, like, that's the thing I would wear. You know, when it's someone's birthday and they're like, oh, I'm going to do a theme or something like that. And you're like, great, now I have to go find something, and it's something that I would never really wear. And like, something I don't really like and I don't feel comfortable in. I was like, well, I'm prepared. Someone's going to have a 1920s Great Gatsby inspired party. I'm prepared. I have this ready. All I have to do is find a headband and I have some black shoes. Black strappy shoes to go with it. I'm not really normally that prepared type of person, but I just saw this and was like, yeah, one day this will come in useful. So that's just gonna stay there until someone has a party, and then maybe go to the charity shop, or maybe I'll actually eventually start wearing it out after. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, this is a dress that I've worn a lot, opposite of the one before. This is a C New York dress that I got in Selfridges on sale, and I think it's probably £200 plus, and I got it for maybe £40, maybe even less, something like that. I think that's a size US 6, which I believe is like a 10, so that's my size. And it's just the sweetest dress, and it's in this like Chanel style tweed, so it's like perfect for work. Even though it's a mini dress, it's perfect for work, and it does have this sheer paneling, but it doesn't really, if you're quite busty, I don't think it'd be very appropriate. You'd maybe have to wear like a slip under it or something, but you don't really see much. It's literally just the waist and the middle, and I've had this dress for so many years and I love this dress so much. It's very flattering and just sweet. It's just cute, isn't it? I love it, and I love the colours, and the lace is just a nice little touch. I wouldn't just wear this for work, I'd wear this on a day out too. But yeah, it's just a really nice flattering shape. I love this dress, and a great find. Perfect find. Another little Zara dress. This is another little black dress. This is a dress, I actually got taken in a little bit because, what is it? Small. It's medium. That's why I got it taken in, because I just want it to hit on the waist a little bit nicer. But it's just this sheer, again, polka dot, even though I don't like it. Maybe I just don't know myself. But it's really sweet. It's just got, I feel like it's quite Dior style, like that classic Christian Dior style, where it just, it's kind of at the waist and then it just flows out ever so slightly, a mini dress. And it's this like buccal kind of material, really nice, with sequins going through it. And then the back is like a sheer panel. So I think I've worn this for a few Christmas parties, and just, it's just a very nice, like it's a dressed up your little black dress. So it's not like an everyday black dress and every like throw onto the shops or anything like this. This is a dressed up little black dress. So like for a dinner party or like a birthday dinner or something like that. I like this. Very, very sweet. Again, sweet, it's just cute. This is definitely a dress you haven't seen before. I think it's Opoly, also an 8, and it's just a skin tight, like tight pink dress that I wore for Pride London last year, and I love it, but I haven't really worn it since, to be honest. It's quite, I don't know, it's just not really something that I would just wear out day to day. It's very highlighter, very in your face, but incredibly short, and I'm quite a long person, got long legs and a long torso. So it's just very revealing, very revealing, but it's cute for an occasion. It's cute. There's all like an occasion for all of them, right? But as you'll see in the try on, this is rather minuscule, this guy, very tiny. Okay, then we come to another look black dresses, but 2 slip dresses. This one I think I got in the sale. My boyfriend likes to call it the nightgown. It is, I mean, that's what a slip dress is, but people wear them out these days. But this is just a little black Zadig Voltaire. It's got lace on the end, and lace trimming at the top here. Tag must have fallen off somehow, don't know how. But little black dress, very sweet. And then this one is Zara, but this one's slightly different because it's got the sheer panel in the middle, and also this black is a little bit more grey than black, but I'm not sure if that's just because I've washed it out too much or not. But slip dresses are a great little wear. Just throw on a cardigan over it, some trainers, easy to go. Throw on some heels and a blazer. You're ready to go out for the night. Just easy, very easy. Another little black dress. This one's Zara, and I'm pretty sure this one's shrunk in the wash quite a bit. So it's very, very short, but it's got these little flared sleeves that are like tiered flare. There's like 2 flares on them, which is nice, and it goes out, so it goes in at the waist and then it flares out a little bit, and the zip goes all the way up at the neck there. Haven't ripped these buttons off though. But yeah, I like this one, very sweet. High neck, so you're showing leg but you're not really showing anything else because the arms are covered and the chest is covered. So that's quite a nice little appropriate day dress. Probably not for work, but only because I've shrunk mine. If you've not shrunk yours, then probably would be fine. Another dress that you would have seen is, if you've seen my other videos, this is a dress that I got in a boutique in Mauritius. It's very sweet, quite sheer, and it actually came with like this necklace thing that was attached and like scooped on the back. Wasn't a fan of that. It had like turquoise stones and stuff in it. Didn't like that at all, so I literally cut that off. And it's just a little white dress. Really nice for like on holiday, like an evening dress, dinner dress, or for drinks or something like that. I don't really think I'd wear this during the day in London. It's very, I mean, as you can see, low neck, low back, very revealing at the front and very short, and it is a little sheer as well, but I feel like on holiday sheer is fine, whereas in your everyday wouldn't really wear a sheer dress. Okay, then we have, this is a little beach cover up, but I know that people wear these as like laid up with things. But this is a little Brandy. They used to do loads of these in like loads of different prints and stuff like that. I don't know if they still do them, but literally I just, especially when I'm sunbathing at home in the garden, I will literally just throw this over a bikini just to like run downstairs, and if I get a little bit cold when I'm laying out in the garden, I'll just shove this back on. But this is perfect for like, you know, when you're at hotels and you're wearing your bikini and you can't really go, if you're going into one of the restaurants in hotels, you can't really go in just your bikini, so you can just like throw this on. It's perfect for that. But this is sheer too, so very sheer. Can't really wear that day to day either. Then we have a spare hanger. Need those are prized possessions at the moment. Then we've got like a few little short summer dresses. This one's from Zara a few years back, and I think I like got these both, this and the black one, the one I'm going to show you next, in the sale as well. But I've worn these 2 dresses so much, in particular this one, that I've accumulated a hole at the bottom of the zip, so I'm going to have to tie that up. But that's I'm also probably not very good at doing my washing, because I think I've shrunk this guy too. It definitely didn't used to be this short. It's incredibly short. You can't bend down to like get stuff in the supermarket, but it's really flattering. It really, like, I don't need a bra because it really cinches me in here. I may have got it too small. No, it's a small, that's fine. It's just a really cute shape. I like this one. The shoulders like puff up ever so slightly. Really sweet. Sucks you in here, and then it's just a nice little flow at the bottom. I don't even think it's flowy anymore. I think it's actually quite tight at the hem because I've shrunk it. And then the other Zara dress that I was talking about is this Zara one, and I just thought it was so sweet. I love this hem. I think I love this hem on dresses. And then it's got the same little layering on the top and just a little seam just under the bust there, which goes in. And I love this print. I think it's quite 80s. Quite 80s, say more 80s. But I just love this vintage style. Like, I think you can find this print in a vintage store, but you won't be able to find like the shape of this dress. So if you have to find this print, oh my god, I'm going to do that one day. I'm going to go to a vintage store and find like prints like this that I love, and then get them all tailored into how I would like. But I love this print, very cute. And I'm just going to keep these little summer dresses. They're so easy to throw on when it's hot in London as well. You just don't want to faff around with an outfit and layers. It just becomes stuffy and intoxicating, especially the tube. Oh my god, there's no air in the tubes at all. And then this little dress, which I got at the beginning of the year, if you'd have seen my vlog then, I was running around Selfridges with my friend, and this little Reformation dress, which I don't know if we can really speak about that brand anymore, but this was on the sale, and this is just a tube dress, which is not really something you see often, but it's got this tier around the bust, and then it's got some ruching here, so it like sucks you in at the waist, and then it flows out. And I just thought that was a really cute colour. I don't love my arms though, so I haven't worn this properly yet. I think I've just worn it for like a short period of time, but I don't love my arms, so we'll see. Maybe I'll get more comfortable with them and I'll be able to wear them. And then the last few things, the jumpsuits and play suits. So this play suit I got when I worked in Selfridges, and I think it was a gift from the brand. It's by MIH, and I've never actually worn this because I don't like the way this sits on my legs, but that's a me thing, not a brand thing. But I thought it was quite cute, and actually how I would like to wear this is wearing like a huge jumper underneath. Maybe that would look really sweet with some trainers, so I'm going to try that. This does need to be worn. It does. You deserve an outing. It does deserve an outing. What size did you get here? Is that the reason? Oh, it's medium. Yeah, that should be fine. We'll see. I haven't tried this on in a long time either, so it'll be an interesting try on for both of us. We're both going to learn some things about my wardrobe today. Okay, the last two things, long jumpsuits. This is a Zara jumpsuit, which I love. It's got like little shorts, and then it's got sheer legs, which is lovely. It's quite flared, and I wore this jumpsuit the wrong way around for quite a number of years, until I went to the toilet once and realised that the tag was at the back. So I was actually wearing it this way round with a deep V and wearing it with nipple stickers because it's completely sheer, when actually it's this way round, which this covers you. This has got an extra layer, and then you have an open back and a sheer back, which makes way more sense. But I was wearing it for about a year the wrong way around, which is obviously more work appropriate too. But this is also another easy throw on, and it's just really easy and breezy. It's like you get a lot of air through the legs because they're completely sheer. So that's nice, and very flattering too. Love an open back if you can't tell. And the very, very last one is another thing I got in Mauritius. This cute little boob tube. I really don't know myself. But boob tube jumpsuit, which hits you just at the ankle and cinches you in at the waist, and it's actually got pockets. Love a pocket, very useful. And this is just a really nice holiday piece, but this is also sheer, so this is more like a cover-up piece, a beach cover-up piece. It's quite expensive though for a beach cover-up, to be fair, but I really liked it. And it's cream, not white. Don't know if you can tell that, but it's definitely cream. Can we see? No. Okay. But that is the very last piece. Don't know how many items there are there. I will count them, maybe. But that's finally done. Now I have the task of trying them all on for you. So hopefully that went well. We shall see. And I hope you liked that. I know you guys like the denim collection, so I wanted to do the dress collection for you as well. And a few little throw-ins there with the jumpsuits. So I do hope you enjoyed this. And if you have any requests, please let me know. Oh no, is the sun going? I was hoping for some nice sun to be able to film all the try-ons. That's not your problem, that's a me problem. Again. But yeah, if you have any requests, please do let me know. I would love to know what you guys would like to see. And I'll see you very soon. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a lovely day.